Hello fans of the More Strings, Henning Pauli here with the Vola Vasti 7 PDM. The Vasti means it's the freaky deaky telly shape, and 7 means the strings, and PDM, public display of massiveness. It's the signature guitar for the guy that I totally know and am a fan of, Pierre Darnell. So, story of this guitar, it stayed here after Gear Street. We had a whole bunch of Vola guitars here at Gear Street. This is one of the ones that stayed here, and before it moves on, why not make a video about it? So, I've got no unboxing, I got no track, I got very little anything, but that doesn't mean I can't show it to you. I love the look of this. With this sandblasted ash body, I'm going to say it's ash, I'm going to look it up. With this, it has it's like gold, but it's colored gold, if that makes any sense. From the yellow to the pink. And the shaping here. It's a stunningly original instrument. I love it. Got a shaping here, not flat, but round. It has a trem, big ass trem block. Loads of sounds, roasted maple neck, locking Godot tuners, Pierre's signature right there. Pierre's right there. Rhymes. Black dot inlays. We've got lumen inlays on the sides. I mean, everything that a modern guitar has to have. Warning, A, it's not a tally because it's got a trem. And trust me, for the tally sound, that makes a difference. However, look at it, it's a tally in looks, definitely not in sound, because it's a frickin' 7-string low-end beast. Talking about beast, she's heavy. The body is swamp ash and likely, or ash, and likely the kind of ash that was soaked up with water. That's the little bit cheap ash. This is a heavy guitar. Because of the 7-stringness and all of the massiveness, it's heavier anyway. But yeah, this thing weighs a bit. Full disclosure. What you're getting is a ridiculous action for a 7-string. And I think this is also a Godot trem. Really nice. The trem arm's nice and tight. Let's look at product shots first. Let's do that. That's all I got for this video. Okay, so let's talk pickups. HSS, and they are Vola pickups. But we have a typical HSS 5-way switch. Neck, these two, in the middle, these two, humbucker in the back. The humbucker in the back has a the humbucker in the back, the humbucker in the back. Nurse! 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 Has a 3-way mini switch. Right there. And as I always point out on guitars, it has that little nipple on it because they're too cheap to use a different kind of washer. Ibanez does it on their prestige models. I just criticized that on a Harley Benton. Just get a different washer for about a cent. And don't have that little nipple on there. The nipples are there so the washers don't turn when you're putting them in machines. But this isn't a machine, it's a guitar. The nipple is useless. It's a useless nipple. Tone, volume, no push-pull. So the thing is humbucker, coil split, so it's single coil, and then parallel. So 3 different things. You'll never remember what they do. Just remember humbucker in the back and then different sounds, and we're going to explore that, of course. And of course, if you're combining it with the other pickup, then that gives you 3 different options. And if you're pushing this black on black pushy switch right there. I said pushy switch, not pussy. Probably can't see it. There's a switch. If you're pushing this in any position, the neck single coil will be added to it, which would give us, I don't even know. So in the back position, 3, 6. Here we got another 3 and another 3. So even in the 2 back positions, that makes it 12, if I'm counting this correctly. 13 with that 14, and that's already in there. And that's 15, 16. I'm going to say 16 different combinations. Nobody needs that, but it's there. So what else do we have? 16-inch radius, dot inlays, nut is 48 millimeter, Graphtec Tusk. It's everything we want from a high-end guitar. 24 frets, 25.5 inch scale length. Vola Fire and Ice pickup set. Nickel Goto, Tremolo, Goto, locking tuners, the Dario XT 10 to 59, handmade in Japan, comes with Allen keys and truss rod adjustment, and this rather nice gig bag. And this would all be normal at $2,000. But it's not $2,000. Made in Japan with a gig bag, all this shit, all this hardware, Goto, Tusk, blah, blah, blah. What are they saying? $1,449. And it's not even $1,449. If you use the coupon code, that's below. Then you're getting, I think, 5% off. It's ridiculous. I'm also getting some money. I'm getting commission. You're getting 5% off. And it would be very nice if you did that, but only if you actually like the guitar. We're now kicking it into some amps. We're going to start with the Tone King Imperial. Later, I'll turn the reverb off. I'm going to go to a different cab. But for now, Creamback loaded 412 in the aux. The action is amazing. In between. Love that position. In between, in the back. If you want to know what chord that is, how do you find out? Actually, if you know power chord, 158. 158 is super simple. If you know what the 5 is, you can find the 4 and the 6. It's usually next to it. If you know where the 8 is, you can find the 9. What is this? That's a sus2, but you said if you know where the 8 is, you can find the 9. Well, in this case, it's a 2. That's all just freaky deaky numbers that tell you nothing, but I have a course that explains it all, and you'll be able to say G major 7 in a drop 3, but then G major 7 in a drop 3 first inversion. Second inversion. Don't play the third inversion, because we get a flat 9 in it. You learn all that stuff in a way that you will actually understand. Am I saying that? No. Over 1,000 people who bought it are saying that. But you have to be able to speak German because it is a course in German. I will be producing the course in English at a later date, so don't get your knickers in a bunch. But if you're speaking German, go to gitarrenlehreronline.de, get the course, and frickin' finally understand how this flat thing skateboard works. Okay, moving on. In the back. And then single coil. And then parallel. Bit of a push there for the humbucker. So let's do this for the in-between position. With the humbucker. With a single coil. And then parallel. Fills out the mids a bit more. Fills out the mids even more. So we're gonna go here and kick in the next single coil. So we're gonna go kick in single coil. Very similar. And now this with this. Slight variations and differences. Are those 16 completely different usable sounds? No, but it's, you know, differences, slight ones. Work, let's see. This isn't really necessarily a clean guitar, is it? So we'll take it slowly. We'll go to the Friedman Plex, which is probably not the kind of amp you'd be using with this. I don't really have direct access to the volume here. The trem's kind of in the way. Let's go to the humbucker. B30s. And let's go to the Lulis. From Tube Workshop. Here we go. Rev Generator 120 on the purple channel. Bombshell Overdrive with a dirt dog in front of it. Clean. It's a bit heavy. Gonna have to get around what you want from it. But always with Vola, clarity is number one. Vola are not the biggest low-end guitars. You don't need that in a mix. You don't need that in the band. You need to come through. And that's what Vola does. All the ingredients give you this amazing clarity, which of course is great for the cleans, which is why people always want the single coil in there and all these options for all their spacey in between stuff and probably, you know, kids tappy stuff. But when it needs to be brutal, it can be brutal, but in a very clear way. Clarity is Vola's thing. Love the look. Honestly, the only thing I would fault it at is this one, maybe not the one you're getting. This one is a bit on the heavy side. Kick back great, looks great, absolutely unique. No one's gonna think, oh, here's another guy with an Ibanez. Here's another guy with a Fender. No, you're the guy with a 7-string, colorful, goldy rainbow Vola. I'll put the link below. There is a coupon code that makes it cheaper for you if you choose to buy one. I know many people that have Volas. I have a whole bunch, and everyone loves them. And they're also good people. Hey, Vola people. That's it. Link below. And as always, we'll do Animales al final. Animals at the end.
Wanna dive in your ocean.